Good morning, students. So in our last class, from the exercise 12.3 up to question number 10 we have complete. So today we continue from question number 11. So as you see here, the question number 11 is given. On a square handkerchief, 9 circular designs, each of radius 7 cm are made. As you see the figure given, find the area of the remaining portion of the handkerchief. That means here a square handkerchief given first of all, and now here under this handkerchief 9 circular designs are there, and we have to find out the area of the remaining portion. So that means very simple here. In this diagram, first of all we have to find out the area of the square here, and then we have to find out the area of the circle here. And if we subtract from this square, if we subtract the area of the circle, how many circles are here? 9 circles are there. If we subtract this one, then the remaining portion, whatever remain there, this one is our required answer. Is it clear? Okay, now let's start here. How can we solve? Let's see here. So in this question, as you see the figure here, the radius is given. In this figure, if you see, the radius is given here. Radius of a circle are given 7 cm. So in this case, if you see here the radius, total 9 circles are here. So if each circle of radius 7 cm, so if we find out the diameter of one circle, that means obviously it is how much? 14 cm, isn't it? Radius 7, so that's why diameter 14 cm. So this type of how many circles are here? Total, if you see here, total in one line 3 circles. So that's why here what you have to do, if we add all the diameters, so 14 plus 14 plus 14, total 3 circle in one line, 14 plus 14 plus 14, total 42. So that's why here written 42. Is it clear? So that means the side here easily we can find out. So the side of this diagram is how much? 42 centimeter, isn't it? So now here, as you see the solution given here, so that means first of all here we write the side. So which one we find out from the diagram? So side equal to how much? 42 centimeter. So easily we can find out the area of the side here, isn't it? So area of the square here. And now here how can we find out the area of square? Side into side. So that's why here we get 42 square, ultimately we get here 1764 centimeters square. Is it clear? After that, as we know, we have to subtract the area of the circle. So first of all we have to find out the area of one circle here. So when we find out the area of one circle, so the formula of area of a circle we know, pi r square. So we write here, you see, pi r square, and in place of pi we put 22 by 7, and in place of r radius we know how much given? 7, so that's why 7 square. Ultimately if we calculate this one, then we get here 154 centimeter square. Is it clear? Okay, now this one is the area of one circle, and this type of how many circles are here? Total 9. So that's why we have to multiply it by 9, as you see here. So when we multiply it by 9 here, that means total we get 9 into 154, ultimately we get here 1386 centimeter square. Is it clear? And finally here our conclusion, what you have to do, we have to subtract this area of 9 circle from the area of square. So that's why we write here finally area of the remaining portion of the handkerchief is how much? Area of square is 1764 minus we have to subtract 13 here 86 we have to subtract, and finally we get the answer is here how much? 378 centimeter square. Is it clear? Okay. Now, after completing the question number 11, if you see the next one, question number 12, and the question is given like in this way. In the given figure, as you see the figure is also given here, in the given figure OACB is a quadrant of circle with center O, and radius is given here 3.5 centimeter, and OD is given 2 centimeter. So here we have to find out two results. Find the area of the quadrant first of all, and second thing we have to find out the shaded region. Isn't it? So now here this one is very simple question here. We have to find out quadrant, and as well as we have to find out shaded region here. So let's see how can we do this one. So now here, as you see the figure, if you see the figure here, OACB, that means this one is the whole diagram here, and this one is mentioned as a quadrant. So we know in each quadrant the angle is how much? 90 degree. So that's why here written 90 degree. So we get the angle, as well as here the radius is also mentioned. Radius is how much? 3.5. So that means easily we can find out the area of the quadrant here using sector formula, and the sector formula is what? Theta by 360 into pi r square. So as you see here, we write area of quadrant OACB equals to, here we write theta by 360. So that means theta is how much here? 90 degree, because it is quadrant. So 90 by 360 into pi r square we write. And then here if you see this one, 90 by 360, that means 1 by 4, and then pi means we know 22 by 7, and radius is already given 3.5. So 3.5 whole square. For easier calculation, what we have to do? 3.5 means this one also we can write 7 by 2 whole square. Is it clear? And then after that, if you calculate, as you see here, the answer is we get here 77 by 8 centimeter square. So this one is the area of the quadrant. Is it clear? Okay. Now after that, if you see the next part is here, we have to find out the area of the shaded portion. So in this case, when we have to find out the area of the shaded portion here, what you have to do? Already we find out the area of the quadrant here, isn't it? And now if we find out the area of this triangle BOD, if we find out the area of the triangle BOD here, so easily we can find out the area of the shaded portion here. So how can we find out the area of the triangle here BOD? So in this case, what you have to do? This one is 90 degrees, so easily we can apply the area of a triangle formula. So that's why here we write area of a triangle OBD. As you see here, OBD, this one we get half of OB into OD. That means base into height. So base is 3.5, height is 2 centimeters. So if we calculate this one, ultimately we get this one 7 by 2 centimeter square. 2 to cancel here, 2 to cancel, and 3.5 means we can write here 7 by 2. So ultimately 7 by 2 whole square. 7 by 2 centimeter square, sorry. Is it clear? And now if we get the area of the triangle, so easily we can find out the shaded portion. What you have to do? Very simple. The quadrant minus area of the triangle, isn't it? So as you see here written, this one, area of shaded region equal to area of quadrant OACB minus area of triangle, sorry, this one is triangle OBD, not G, triangle OBD. Is it clear? So triangle OBD. So here area of quadrant 77 by 8 minus 7 by 2. Is it clear? And now if we calculate this one, finally we get the answer is here 49 by 8 centimeter square. Which one is our required answer? So as you see here, the first one we get 77 by 8, and in the second one we get 49 by 8 centimeter square. Is it clear? So today we complete two questions, question number 11 and question number 12. So in our next class we have to continue this exercise. So I hope all of you understood these two questions. If you understood, then you can copy these two questions properly, isn't it? And We have to continue this one. In our next class, we start from question number 13. Is it clear? Okay, thank you.